Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Strictly Better Programming. Today we have a really quick video just on how to install Visual Studio Code on your machine. So to do that, we're going to start by just opening up a browser, going to Google, and searching for Visual Studio Code. We see in the Google results here, just the very first result is Visual Studio Code, and there's a quick little download link right here in our results, so we'll click that. It takes us to the download page for Visual Studio Code. Depending on which operating system you're running, that's going to dictate which installer you actually choose to use. I'm installing this on a Windows 10 64-bit machine, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the 64-bit system installer. Clicking that gives me a little download prompt here. I'm just going to hit run. I'm not going to save that installer. That's fine. And then once that installer finishes downloading, there we go. It's going to prompt me to give it permission to run, so we'll click yes. Starts off with an agreement, so we'll accept the agreement and click next. This is the installation location. Default is fine. We'll click next. Program shortcuts, that's fine. We'll click next. And then there's a couple of options here. I'm going to actually turn all of them on. You can turn them on as well, or you cannot. That is up to you. And click next. And then now we have the final install button. Just a little review. We'll hit install. And now the Visual Studio Code installer will actually extract the files and install the program. And there we have it. That is the end of the Visual Studio Code wizard. You can see there's a little checkbox here you can check or uncheck to launch Visual Studio Code. I will check it and hit finish. And that will start Visual Studio Code right up. And we've got our little welcome page here. So this is now Visual Studio Code. It is installed and running. So you can go ahead, make new files. You know, this is a text file. Save that as sample. And then, you know, you can go ahead and install extensions, do everything else you wanted to do with Visual Studio Code. Use it for programming, Python programming, JavaScript programming, anything you want to do. But that's all it takes to install Visual Studio Code. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.